I'm not driving.
Oh, you just sitting in the car?
I'm in my movie theater. I'm in my movie theater in the house with the surround sound in the front and the back. You know, I got that surround sound in the back to make it look like you're inside the movie.
Oh my God!
What's happening?
Hey man, I miss you so much, man. I miss just every day our laughter, our you jumping on us, you picking us up, throwing us across the room. I miss everything about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And I miss you, and I miss Ernie. I don't really miss Chuck that much, but I miss everybody at TNT. Mickey, other Mickey, and Sean, Underdog. But how long you think it's gonna last? You think it's gonna be all summer?
Man, I hope not, man. I'm hoping that we have something that ends very quickly. I said something today, and we said it on the other hand. I was like, yo, let's do a NCAA style. Let every team make the playoffs this year. So what? This is an unusual year. They always gonna put an asterisk by it anyway. Let everybody make one game elimination, Shaq. Everybody makes it. What you feel about that?
One game?
One game into the Final Four.
You know what? I feel like it? Because, people always say, oh, Tim Duncan got 5 rings, but in my mind, I'm thinking about that ring with that asterisk on it.
Exactly.
So does it count or does it really count? Look, I just want everybody to be safe.
Yeah.
I just want this thing to go away. I know they opened up the Florida beaches yesterday. That thing was crazy out there. Not that I went. I was just watching the news, and I just saw how crazy that thing.
This is the most crazy. I don't know how country we not uniform. Like everybody's doing the same thing. But I just had Snoop on. I had Trey Young. What's your favorite? I had earlier on D Nice. What's your favorite Snoop song? Because obviously you work with a lot of rappers. Obviously you work with Big. You work with what would be your favorite Snoop song and your favorite rapper that you work with?
Well, I can't say I have a favorite rapper to work out because I know that I was lucky for them to say, okay, I'll do it. Big and Puffy didn't charge me. Jay-Z didn't charge me. KRS-One didn't charge me. Eric Sermon, the Red Man, Def Squad, they didn't charge me. They just did it for the love.
That's respect.
They was like, yo, man, we don't want nothing from you. Just give me some tickets for me and the family. Everybody wanted tickets when we played Jordan. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, for me, it was fun. So I don't want to single out and say I had a favorite. I had 3 special, but I had 3 special ones, though. So when I was doing Rain, Puff had sent me the beat. Not Puff, Peter Guns and Lord Tariq sent me the beat way in advance. So I wrote my thing 3 times because I knew I can't sit in the same studio with Big and waste his time. So I had my verse done. So Big came to the house, I played it, I had my fingers crossed. He was like, that's tight. So I gave him a pen and a pad. I'm like, yo, I'm going to go in the house. This is a studio in the house. You take your time, you and C's, have a good time. And he laughed. He said, no, I'm ready. I'm like, what you mean you're ready? And he went in there, and Kenny, when I tell you it was one take, perfect, it was perfect. But his version was real New York.
So he only did one take.
So I was like,
he did one take of the song. Never wrote nothing down.
One take. Yeah, never wrote down. So then I was like, Mr. Big, he was like, oh yeah, that's right. For the kids. Then he went back and laid the other verse. So I got the original verse. I'm never gonna release it.
Why not?
No, man. I'm not gonna do that. I can't do that. He
went
off.
Okay, how about this?
He went off.
Don't release it, but when Jermaine, myself, you, Roe Parrish, the conglomerate that we had, you just gotta play it for us so we can hear it. So
that man,
we heard the original Big verse.
That man went crazy. So then I was like, okay. I had a studio session with Jay-Z. Same thing. No pen, no pad. Me, him, and Lord Tariq did a song. He killed it. And the same thing with Nas. But KRS-One did it one time. He freestyled for about 45 minutes, and he was like, all right, I'm ready. He's like, you ready? He's like, no, erase that. He's like, nah, man, we know it. I'm telling you, KRS-One is the truth. So I've been blessed enough to go in the studio with, what's crazy? I don't think I've ever been turned down.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. One, I don't like calling and waste people's time. But when I call and say, "Hey, can I do something with you?" I don't ever think I've been turned down.
Well, I think the one thing that everybody do in this, we joke around with you, we with each other, but the respect that you've gotten probably as an artist is people understood that you was really serious about it. There's people who rap, but then there's artists like you, like, no, you taking the craft really seriously. You're not trying to do it as a gimmick. Like, this is who you really were, and I think the artists saw that.
Yeah, because I know that the struggle is real for them. And look, I know I'm only getting looks because I'm Shaq. I know and understand that, but I wanted to let them know that I also, respect the struggle. I don't want to just come in and do, not do the same things that they did. Like being a police officer, I don't want a badge given to me. That's why I went to 3 different police academies.